go over here and check on this ladder stand that's over here. Turkeys have been in here. Deer have been in here too, walking down my trail. Ladder stands right through there. It's like the turkeys have been all out up in here. Now there's normally a lot of deer activity in this area. That's really high up. You don't realize how high it is. So you get under it, look up, and go over here and check. This right here is a deer trail. I mean, right behind the ladder. I put the ladder up, and 3 or 4 weeks later, the deer started walking behind it. Their original trail, you can see it beat out right here. See the trail right there? Goes up and it turns. Their original trail is right here. So I don't know why they... It's a rub. It's last year. This is their original trail, is right, yeah, right here. They come in right there and go right past. They had a scrape. Oh, he's got a scrape back. So he's finally starting. There's a scrape. Yep, something pawed at it. Not a lot of something, but something definitely pawed at it. I'm on the trail. I just seen a deer. Went through there. I'm on their trail. I just seen a deer right straight through there. Looks like he's going like at an angle away from me, that way. Most likely a doe, but I couldn't tell. Only seen it for a flash. The rut is just now beginning here at the property. It always comes in late over here. Last year it was around the 15th of February when rut started. Coming through right there. He's got a scrape right here he started. That's a new one. I don't think this is a mature buck. There's a track. I think this is going to be a little guy. I'm looking to see if there's any rubs in here. Alright, this is the trail that we're on. This is the buck trail. Oh, that may have been the deer that I seen. Maybe. Kim and I went for a walk out in the woods this morning. And I have pulled 4. Oh, just got another one. Felt like biting me. That's what reminded me. See a little tick on me right there? Yep, there he is. Just pulled him off. He's biting my arm. So that makes 5 that bit today. Yeah, he's using this trail. It's hard to tell which way it goes from here. Comes in right through here, crosses this, and there's a track. So he's going this way. Okay. Yep, see his tracks right there. So we should be some scrapes in here somewhere. Or a rub, maybe. Figured it would go that way, but it doesn't look like it. Man, it's pretty up in here. Seems to be pretty open. Fairly open anyway. Something's kicking up the dirt right there. I'm not seeing any rubs at all in here. I don't know where he's going. I guess he must have continued that way. I thought it turned. Let's check some of these young saplings and see if he's marking. I'm just about quit hunting for this year. Right. We do need to get a couple more deer, but it's really hard for me to focus on hunting. We got so much standing against us right now, and it's just I can't focus on hunting. I'm just stressed out over everything that's going on. Trying to figure out a way to make ends meet, and make just a little extra money, not much, but enough to cover our bills. Sort of a dream right now, and it almost seems like an unachievable dream. And this is really open in here. I have not been in here, I don't think. Look at this, it's like a road right here. My ground blind isn't far from a big one. Can't be that far from here. But I don't see it. There's a pretty oak right there. I do like this spot. Let's see if I can pull it up on my hunt map. Map's acting up. All of my trails that I had marked, I used my tracking feature of the app, my GPS tracker, and I just wandered all through the pines, and all of my trails and roads, now it's showing them as geometrically straight, and it's, you see all the straight lines? There's no trails on here that are straight. They're all, they just zigzag all through the timber, and none of them are straight. I don't know what's going on. I don't get it. I don't know what I've done. You see this one right here? That red line? It actually comes in right here, and it crosses the creek, and it curves, and it's all over the place. It is not like that. You cannot get that way. None of this makes sense, and I don't know why it's like that. Anyway, let me see where I'm at. I'm not even going to be able to measure, because a lot of these blinds, the way I know where they are, let me measure this. That should be the big blind right there, to where I'm at right here. This is showing 100 yards from the big blind right here. But I don't trust it because the app's acting up. I'm paying for that app. I like this spot right here. I really like this spot. That's the creek down there at the bottom of the hill. I can literally see down to the creek. If I'm not mistaken, my blind should be down there. If I'm not mistaken. That's a big rub. That's a big buck rub. I can see that from way back here. That's an old rub. Oh boy, look at that. Look at that. Wherever we're at here, look at that. So he's coming through here. So there's got to be some more rubs in here somewhere. He's hit that a few times. It's not from one hit. Man. He's got that thing all scarred up. I don't want to lose my spot back here that I found. I can hear somebody back there on the neighbor's property. The Fuller Trail should be down here. We can't be far from it. It's got... Oh, this... No, this ain't it. Oh, yeah, it is. Yes, it is. Wow, here's the Fuller Trail. Right here. Trying to see where I'm at on it. So, I'm going to put me a mark across it right here. Just so that I know where it's at. I need to bring a camera over here. Put a camera up. Get down to the dirt so I can't mistake that. Okay, I'll be able to see that. If you look way down there, it's a tree down right here. If you turn left, go about 90 yards up, that's where the blind is. So we're pretty close. I thought it was back over here. It's actually down there. That buck is coming through here. I don't know where he's coming from though. When you find a rub like that, you look around and you'll find another one, a second rub. Because he has really worked that and over. See the marks right there from his horn hitting? Where he's cutting it up. So, I've got a ladder stand I can put in here. I wish there was a tree that I can put my climber on. I'm looking to see if he's got some more rubs up in here. I think came through from right back here. Over at that big blind, we got some really big bucks on camera. I've seen some over there when I sat past dark when I was trying to get the pigs and I brought the thermal. I seen the 9-point, and I seen 2 of the 8-points. One of them is a monster buck. And I did see them, and they were both of them were within 15 yards of me. But you cannot hunt with a thermal, not for deer. They will put you under the jailhouse. So all I could do is look at them. I don't know why this looks so much like a road right here. I have never seen this part of the property. It looks like a Dabburn road. I'm looking to see if there's a bigger tree that I can maybe put my big ladder stand on. You've got to have cover with it. If you don't have cover, then deer will spot you. There's a tree over there. It's got plenty of cover around it, but you can't see down in there at all. Yeah, that ain't gonna work, that tree right there. Well, wishful thinking. I don't know how I missed this area. All the times I've walked around here, I don't know how I missed this area, and I didn't see it. I just don't know. Pretty magnolia tree right there. It's nice and open going back through this way. That's reflectors from a 4-wheeler, and that is not old. Kim found one just recently back here, but it was orange. No, I'm sorry. It was red. Same size as this, and we went out and checked, and all of ours are on the 4-wheeler. I'll show you if I remember when we get back to it. So somebody has come out here. It's not dry rotted. They're hitting stuff, and that may be why this road is here, or this road-like area is here. Somebody may have been riding 4s, or still riding 4s through here. There's a deer trail right here. There's really not any trees big enough to put a ladder on. That might be big enough. I'm not sure. I don't think so. I like this. Man, this is ideal. That tree right here would be perfect, that one. But there's no cover. I'd be in the wide open if I put a ladder stand on that. And you just assume not even put one up if you're going to be in the open, because they'll spot you. Yeah, that ain't going to work. Hear the plane back here? He'll come up and start doing circles. I'm just wandering around looking. There's no purpose for what I'm doing, I'm just doing it. Pretty neat. Little knot blown out of it. Tree splits, and there's another one. And there's one. And there's one. And there's one. Some type of disease. This tree right here is sort of like no cover. That's got a little bit of cover. Yeah, I wouldn't put a ladder on that. These trees here are a little bigger. And right there's a bigger tree. You can sort of see out in there. These hollies are just too big. You wouldn't be able to shoot over them. From this spot right here, I'm positive in that tree. As my stand would be, if I put the ladder stand, it'd be about right there. It'd be the top of it, right there. And that's not high enough. I'd have to cut them hollies. I'm just looking. Okay, so. Oh, you wouldn't be able to see that rub. Because that holly right there is in the way. And that's one of them hollies that has red berries on it. And we're not looking to cut any of those down. It's really pretty. I'm just looking to see if that buck. Ouch! 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 Got thorns that time. Let's see if that buck is coming through right here. See, this looks like a forward trail right here. Now that rub is in this row, is down there. That one crooked tree right there is big enough for a ladder. I don't know. Got 2 ladder stands that I can move. Well, actually, I've got 3. I've got my big one. And I think I may have found a tree. Look at this oak right here, if there's a pine in that. Oh, the deer are coming through right here too. I don't see any scrapes, but they're definitely coming through right here. There is no pine right here. Not inside the oak. That's a pretty oak. Excuse me. Got the hiccups. I've got a really tall ladder stand. It's 21 foot tall. But you've got to have that's a big buck track right there. You've got to have a really big tree, a tall tree for it. Like that oak right there. I don't know if that's dead or if it's just shed its leaves. Let's go bend some limbs on it to see. Are they dried up? That definitely is. That one is. That one is on that tree. I don't know if those are dead or not. It's nowhere near as open right over here. There's a nice big pine right there. There's one right there. But there's just no cover on them. These deer are so smart. And what they do, they don't see in color, they see in grayscale. But if they see in the tree and they don't know what you are, if they're leery at all, they'll kind of do a wide circle and they'll keep looking at you and they'll keep doing that until they find a spot like this. If you're in this little tree and you see that you're hanging off the side in a ladder stand, they'll keep circling until they can put you against the sky back there. And then they silhouette you, they see you sticking out like this off that tree. And they bust you. Deer are so smart. And the older the deer, the smarter the deer. And look at this trail right here. Wow. This is a game trail. He's rubbed that tree. That's probably last year. This may be our boy right here. I'm gonna head back toward the ladder stand. I'm just getting a little, the nerves are getting on edge right now. Let's lay this down. There's deer tracks in here for sure. You see them right there, right there. That's just where's two toes went in the ground right there. Yeah, he's got him a trail beat. And I think this is the trail that goes into that ladder right there. I'd like to move that ladder, that two-man ladder, but boy, that thing's a booger to move. It's just really heavy. It's one that Chris gave me. It is a Millennium two-man. I think the model on that one is M100. I think. I may be wrong. But it is 18-foot two-man. So it is extremely heavy. Yep, that's definitely the trail we come in on. The scrape is on this holly right here in front of us. So let's walk around this way. Folks, if y'all see anything at all, please put it in the comments. If you spot anything or hear anything that I missed. And trust me, it's not hard to find something that I miss. I miss a lot. The majority of what we found through the years in the videos that I've put together, 99% of what has been found in the footage was found by one of you. I just don't have an eye or an ear for it. I usually hear things when they happen when I'm out here. There's been plenty of times where I didn't hear anything at all. I really like this spot right here. It just feels right. It feels good. There just isn't any big trees to put a ladder on. There's a few back there. I need to be able, I'm going to be able to see down that run, see out through here. But I have a ground blind, one that I made. There's tracks right there and right there. This tree laying this way, this tree laying that way. We got one up here going this way, and past it up there, got one going across up there. Should I go that way? Let's do it. I'm probably gonna regret it anytime I have doubts about doing something and I do it anyway. Something usually happens. Yeah, all right, we've got a lot of deer activity right here. I believe it's deer activity. Must be wrong on that. Really pretty in here. Really, really pretty. That was pretty loud. I don't know if that was something breaking through the bushes or if dead limb fell. Sounded like it was a ways off. Just try to pay attention in my ears. I had no intention of coming out here. I just want to check my cameras, but to be honest with you, I have been not feeling well the last 4 days, 5 days. And I feel sick. There's a deer trail right there. Goes up. I haven't been feeling well at all. Just don't feel right. Okay, I'm gonna look around right here, but I just want to check something. Look at this tree. I wonder if that'll hold the ladder stander in there, I think. Give you an idea, I'll put my hand on it. You can see it's not a really big tree. I know they appear big, but it's not. But that one's the same diameter. Good ways up it. That will probably hold the ladder stand. That'd be a good tree right there. That one. If it had some cover on it. Something like this, got all this cover. You can put your ladder up there and you just become part of it. Oh, that one may even work. Make sure there's no scrapes. There's a little scrape right there. Shoot. You can see the tracks. There's several tracks in it. I could put one of the ladders up in this one. Let's see what it looks like on this side. Oh wow. It's really open over here. There's a lot of these pines are big in this area. I don't see anything that's covered on. That's a good pine right there. That one would be perfect. But it just has nothing to block you. Oh, there's a buck rub right there. It's an old rub. That other rub is way back down there, I think. Oh, can't put a stand in this side. Definitely not. That's a small tree. Maybe that won't be good. Darn. Okay, this should be the run right here that goes to the blind. If it is, I know exactly where I'm at. Yes, I see my arrow. That's from a deer I shot in the past. Yep, there's the blind right there. Okay. There's the arrow shaft. Shot the deer from the blind out there, and I just followed the blood trail, and this right here is where he turned and come through the pines. But he broke the arrow. The arrow passed through him and hit a tree, and it snapped my arrow in half, and so I just used it to mark the trail. There's a large amount of deer that come through right here. A pile of deer. Here comes the plains again. I I'd love to put a ladder stand here. Look at the pretty little magnolia tree right here. There's another one just past it. And there's a baby coming up. No, that's not. That's the limb off of it. Alright, my bad. I don't know what's up with these dead-bird planes. They're doing this every day of the week. I'm gonna have to head back in a minute, you guys. I'm just getting goosebumps. I'm starting to feel really freaked out. That's an old rub. I'm not feeling right at all. It's not not from being sick. I'm getting goosebumps like I'm being watched, and I do not like that. That little pine right there is also an old rub. This one here is an old rub. There is a ton of deer activity right here. Almost every time you sit in that blind, you'll see deer. There's a rub right there on that oak. It's like he just started rubbing. It's probably a very young buck. Let's get over and check. Just scrape. That blind is no good no more. It's got holes in the top that you could pass a 55-gallon drum through. Oh, something's been out here. There's deer tracks. These deer have been coming in here and been fighting. This is a scrape. It's got fresh tracks on it. This is a scrape. All of this right here. You know, that's from this year. This little rub right here. Oh, he's hit it again. Yep, he's added to it. That's from this year. There's a couple more rubs right over there. The tree I want to put a stand on. I just don't want it stolen because it's really close to the property line. Wow, look at the hole. Holy cow. Where's that from? Look at that. Something dug a hole there. Laying in it, you can see like impressions of its fur on the sides right there. I have no idea what it done. Right, we're gonna go out and start heading back because I am really not feeling safe. This is a deer trail that I'm on, and you're sitting in that blind. It's right there. When you're sitting in the blind, they come through right here and they cross right in front of the blind. But most of what I've been seeing has been either young bucks or does, or it's all been stuff that you just don't want to shoot, or stuff that you can't shoot legally. This tree right here is the one I was wanting to put my big ladder stand on. Was this one? This is a big tree. You can see the size difference from that one. That's a good one. Yeah, put my ladder stand, it'd be way up there, or put my lock on. I have to come in here over the summer and cut all these oaks out, open it up in here. But they travel right down this trail, this 4-wheel trail. Now our property boundary, let me find the marker and I'll show you exactly where it's at. We got markers in here. Squirrels chew them off a lot. Our boundary is right about here. I'm just not seeing any of the pink markers. It looks like a road right here. Look at the deer trail. They're coming down right there. It's pretty wild. Got an X way up in the tree right there. Zoom it out. Okay. I'm not seeing any of the markers left. There's one right through there. That little pine right there, that pink ribbon, about 6 foot up. That's one of the markers. That's our boundary. It goes through somewhere right here. So if we put a ladder on that one tree, it's got to face that way so that my back is to my neighbor's property. This is a buck rub, and he started hitting it again this year. There's his track. All right, we're gonna walk up. There's that tree. This big pine right here in front of me. I may put a lock on in that pine because it's big enough. It'll easily hold one, and I'll just have to, all these little oaks, I'm gonna have to come in here when season's over. Maybe bring the tractor in here and just open it up all the way down. Yeah, it's getting really weird. I'm gonna start heading back. It almost feels like, I don't know how to describe it. You know, when you're a kid living at home, a child, not a kid. A kid is baby goat, but when you're a child living at home, look at all the deer tracks right there. And your parents tell you not to do something in particular. You know, don't do that. Well, when no one's looking, you do it anyway. Normally we do stuff like that just to be defiant. Well, you know, after you do it, that feeling that you get, it's almost like you're being reprimanded even though nobody's caught you yet. But you have that feeling, almost like a guilt feeling. That's what I'm feeling right now. Feels like I'm doing something wrong that I shouldn't be doing. I'm going to be in trouble for it. That's exactly what it feels like, and I don't like it at all. I could definitely go on without feeling like this. Yeah, this ain't good. This isn't good at all. Feels like garbage. Instead of following the 4-wheeler trail, look at the tracks right here. I don't know where they're going. Instead of following this out to the road and then following the road, I'm gonna go through here. Save some time. Whatever is causing that feeling, it's coming from that way. I think it's coming from that way. I don't know for sure, just a thought. Battery's down to 16%. It was only at 84 or 85% when I left the house, but I had not. There's a fresh track right there. But I had not planned on walking out here. There's a tree. That will actually work, but there's not really, there's not a lot. There's tracks out here, but it just doesn't seem like an area where you'd want to set up. Well, I don't know. It's got a pretty opening over there. That looks like a trail. This looks like a trail. This is, ouch. Well, that's got briars. It's got a thigh full of them. Look at all the deer tracks right here. They're coming through right here. They're ducking. I always wonder how they walk right through these briars without getting caught up in them. Ow, ow, ow. A lot of deer tracks right here. You hear that loud four-wheeler? A lot of tracks are coming through. I think that's the same one that was that went around our back gate. Oh, ooh. That one popped me in the face. Got to turn to the right somewhere in here. Should have worn my boots. I'm probably going to have another 50 ticks on me. Usually wear my snake boots and then I spray them down with bug juice. A lot of tracks right there. There's a rub right there. There's an old rub. And that little pine right there. Sapling. Just trying to find my way out. Don't know what that is. Put it in my pocket. More garbage. I don't remember why I marked that over there. See if we can get around to it. I don't think that's the ladder stand. Well, maybe there's the corner. Yeah, that might be the ladder. Yep, that's the ladder. Okay, that trail we was on, that's the trail that comes in right here. The one that we were just now on. This one right here. They're coming right down. See where they wore this rotted log? They wore the center out of it. They're crossing. Look at all the tracks in the ground right here. They're coming through right here in my ladder stand. Fours right there. They're coming right beside the ladder stand. Ladder stand's right there. Right there. Okay. Folks, I'm gonna go home. feeling well, and that feeling I was getting right there, it gave me the goosebumps. And it just had me feeling just out of sorts. Really out of sorts. See, there's our reflector right there. That's one of them. And there's the other one. Now I'm missing the orange one. Not that one. That one's here. I am missing this one. This one is at home. The one that it fell off right there. Only got 8% battery. We're gonna walk over here and look down the road right quick in front of the shooting house, the tower. There should be some deer in the road. They'll cross the road right there this time of the day. It's so hard to sneak up on them. They can see from such a long way off. Yeah, there's nothing out there. If you watch the road, it curves, and right through that gap right there, you'll see them standing in the road. The tower is right about there. The road kind of curves. Now, what we're going to do where this curve is, we're going to eliminate that curve where it comes straight through here, and then it'll tie back in with this road that we're on, but it'll tie in further down. We're doing that so that we can see all the way down the road from the tower, hopefully to the gate, in case we're out here hunting and we have the poachers show up. Alright guys, well I'm gonna get out of here. I love you all. God bless you. Y'all have an amazing afternoon. Be safe in all you do. Be kind and be well. And I'll certainly see you soon. Be happy. God loves you. See you down the road. Bye-bye.